What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a hobby news for Star Wars Legion. We finally have some new Star Wars Legion information. We finally got a new scene to stats for the Rebel Sleeper Cell, which looks like it's going to be the next expansion we get. There's also the Riot Control Squad for Imperial, which I'm wondering if we're going to get a scene to stats real soon, because I feel like those two would probably come out together. Maybe they'll do them apart. I don't know. I just figured they would come out together. So I'm expecting to see at least maybe another one of these soon, and then the date will be the same, which will be about a month from now as release. It's kind of usually how they do it, but let's get into it and look at the Rebel Sleeper Cell. Let's look at some Star Wars Legion. We don't get to do it as much as the Digimon stuff. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Alright, well, we'll get into it here. Make 10 men feel like 100. Cassian Andor, Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Insurgence is a subtle art with passionate speeches and public figures. While passionate speeches and public figures keep the spirit alive, the real work is done by the soldiers on the ground who work to grow the roots of a burgeoning rebellion. These individuals come together to form teams of clandestine pockets of resistance that ultimately aim to exploit seams in the Empire's defenses. While these efforts can look like simple errors in the great Imperial machine, they are much more noticeable when instead used as the opening salvo in the lead up to open warfare. When a sleeper cell is finally ready to reveal itself, the teams are a critical tool in any commander's arsenal. Join us now as we take a closer look at the Rebel Sleeper Cell. So, yeah, as you notice, the old style card is the Rebel Sleeper Cell. I think we're going to have the old style cards in all the expansions until until next year. Stuff that got announced next year. Looks like it might have the new card style. So this and Riot Control, I think, will have the old style. And I think at least the what is it? The crab droid might have the old style. I think after that, I don't know if there's anything else that will. Alright, so we got Rebel Sleeper Cell ready to strike. Looks like it's 6 minis. That's pretty good. For 6 minis, you get, for 70 points, you get 6 minis. Courage value 2, hit 1, white defense dice, Rebels. They have a detonation pack as a melee. Do they blow themselves up? Like, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Okay. Also has a blaster pistol with a black and a white at melee range as well, suppressive. And then 2 black for range 1 to 2 blaster pistols. So they got like the DLT. I don't know why it says blaster pistols. Well, they could have just shown the DT whatever, or DHT. So you can add 1 special trooper, 1 regular trooper, so you can have a total of 8 troopers in this unit. You can add gear, comms, and a training. Speed 2, so pretty okay. It's got Scout 2, Tactical 1, so gain aim every time they move, so that's pretty good. Nimble. It gains a dodge token, basically. After spending, you get 1. Yeah. So that's pretty good. The new addition to Rebel armies, the Rebel Sleeper Cell can slip into lists as a special forces unit. So it is. Oh yeah, so it is a special forces unit. Gathering all of their might for a decisive engagement. This unit starts with 6 miniatures, a trooper unit with 2 courage, and they are dedicated to their cause and will fight under any circumstance to complete their mission. Representing their knack for surprise attacks, Scout 2 ensures that this unit starts the battle in an advantageous position. Additionally, nimble means that Sleeper Cell will gain a dodge after they spend a dodge, helping make up for their lack of heavy armor. Finally, Rebel Sleeper Cells confidently approach their target with weapons drawn, which is why their profile includes Tactical 1 to keep their aim true even when moving through the battlefield. When they're ready to strike, the Rebel Sleeper Cell has several tools to give it the advantage in battle, preferring to use weapons that are easy to conceal. These warriors will use their blaster pistols to take targets down at range with 2 black dice each, and surge to hit. These troopers can put down a large volume of fire to announce their presence to an unsuspecting enemy in melee. Their blaster pistols can serve them well, changing to 1 black and 1 white attack die and getting suppressive. Finally, these troopers can surge forward to deliver a nasty surprise to armored targets utilizing their det packs, impact 1, and a single red attack die per mini will certainly leave a mark on any vehicle unfortunate enough to allow these fighters to rush in and drop their payload. There should be some kind of because if you go in and use det packs and you're at range 1, you're in the range of the basically the explosion. So there should be some kind of recoil effect, like you take a hit if you put your det packs off at range 1. So that's kind of interesting, but whatever. Finally, the Rebel Sleeper Cell unit card has a built-in flexibility with their many upgrade slots. An elite unit more specialized than the standard Rebel Trooper, they naturally have a training upgrade slot. Upgrades like close-up and personal will work particularly well with their short range, giving the unit a dodge after unleashing a range 2 assault, and then gaining it back with nimble. Emergency transponder can be equipped to the unit's comm slot, providing a dodge or aim token in a key moment, which combines particularly well with nimble or their inherent tactical 1. A commander looking to get the Rebel Sleeper Cell as close as possible to the target may decide to equip recon intel to their gear slot, which brings the unit to Scout 3. These are already powerful ways that the Rebel Sleeper Cell can dominate and a key flank, but read on to see what new personnel and heavy weapon upgrade cards this unit brings to your game of Star Wars Legion. So you got an R4 Astromech. Rebel Sleeper Cell only. This is a regular trooper upgrade. When this unit ends a move at range 1 of 1 or more objective token, it gains a dodge token. And this is non-combatant. 5 points, that's not bad. Rebel Marksman. Add 1 Rebel Marksman miniature if you are not engaged. Choose unengaged enemy trooper unit in line of sight. Roll 1 red attack die. If the result is a hit or a crit, the chosen unit suffers 1 wound and gains 1 suppression token. That's kind of cool. 2 new upgrade cards round out the Rebel Sleeper Cell. First, these are the R4 Astromech. While normally used for common repairs and diagnostics, the droid instead has been retrofitted for early warning. When a unit equipped with the R4 Astromech ends a move at range 1 of one of the objective tokens, it gains a dodge token. This makes the Rebel Sleeper Cell exceptionally good at advancing into enemy territory and establishing a beachhead for your forces. When a little less inclined to engage enemies at close range. The Rebel Marksman adds a powerful sniper to the sleeper cell. If the unit is not engaged, you can choose an unengaged enemy trooper unit in line of sight. Roll a one red attack die. If the result is a surge or a critical, the chosen unit gains 1 wound and 1 suppression token. This formidable upgrade will be key to keeping your enemy heads down as your forces advance to victory. So that is pretty good. And it doesn't say anything about range, so I'd like to know if it has to have the same range as as the range 1 to 2 for your weapons on this unit, or if it's any range, because it just says in line of sight. So that's interesting. So like if anyone pops up, you just take a shot at them basically. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, and they actually have the link for the website store. I like this, because usually it'll tell you October 18th. There we go. October 18th this comes out. So I would say if we are getting the Riot Control within the same, within the 18th, we'd probably see the article within a week. But that is the sleeper cell. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think this is going to add a lot to your Rebel list? I think this is really good for actually a Rebel list. I thought I was like kind of like, oh. But now that I look at it, yeah, like this is a push the guys out real fast. And they've got, they may not got defense, but they got nimble, they got tactical, they got scout, they got so many upgrades. There's 70 points for special forces, which is actually really good. And the fact is that their melee is their blaster. Which is suppressive, which is actually really good. The jetpacks is funny too. Again, it is cool because you can like run up to a tank or something like that and do some damage. I still just feel like if you're at melee range of a tank, like it should be range 1, not melee. The jetpack should be range 1, so you can be just kind of out of range of the explosion. But that's just my personal opinion. You guys tell me what you guys think below. But that is all what we have for Star Wars Legion. So tell me how you guys like this, and if you are going to pick up a Rebel Sleeper Cell for your Star Wars Legion list. I'm definitely adding this to my list, and we will do a box opening when we get it. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day, and that's all for now, folks.